Hello, welcome back. This is the second semi-final of the Dented Shield Legends Cup. So this is Vampires against Lizardmen, as you can see. And here we go. So both these teams, in fact, played seasons 1 and 2, about a Snibley's worth of team difference apart. As I think I pointed out in an earlier video, about 160 TV of the vampire team they could probably trim without really noticing that much. That is two thralls with armor value 6, who are 2 of these on the bench, I think. Probably, or when they're set up, it probably will be. And also they've got 4 each of cheerleaders and assistant coaches, which is loads of team value. Without all of that, their team probably wouldn't be much worse, and they wouldn't have been able to afford simply for this game. But Lizardmen defending, going quite deep. Croxagor's in here with Stand Firm and Guard. I've got 3 Blocksaurus on the line. I think one of those, yeah, that one's armor 8. Yep, and then some of the Betsaurus. Well, there's this one who's just block as well. On armor 9, this one's block and mighty blow, but with movement 4. Got a strength 5 on with block, and then Snibley. So Snibley is a Saurus with movement 7. It comes with block, grab, guard, and stand firm. I think he's the only star player who comes with guard. 3 skinks starting on the pitch. Quick stat for the Pallbearers, so I'll let that run on. Yeah, the three skinks we've got diving, tackle, sidestep. We've got sidestep, block, and I think a sure feet, isn't it? Yeah. And then we've got sidestep and sprint on that one. 3 on the bench, 2 unlevelled, and a sidestep skink. And we'll switch over to the Pallbearers. Ball lands quite deep, so quite a decent kick for the Lizardmen. Vampires have 6 vampires. All of them are on the pitch. This one is unlevelled, doesn't even have a star player point, so if you can make a pass, we'll get one. This is an agility 5 jump up. And then this one is, what's he got? They're all overlapping so much. Right, there we go. So, block, dodge, tackle, leap on that one. This one is block, nerves of steel, strong arm and pro. And then we've got a block, dodge, guard, a block, mighty blow. Yeah, that's the 6 of them. Then a bunch of thralls. So we've got wrestle on this one. This wing is block, and then we've got block, tackle, dauntless, a leader there, and a guard. This leader being quite far forward probably makes him a priority target. We'll knock that down to 4. They've got 4 on the roster plus the leader. And then a whole 5 thralls on the bench. So we've got unlevelled, one of those armor 6 ones, another of the armor 6 ones, and then unlevelled. And that is how the teams go. Vampires are attacking first. Open with some vampire blocks. I think a comment I'd make here is this vampire's back here with no thrall to help out in case of a failed bloodlust. Probably worth keeping the thrall deep as well to try and account for that. Let's run that block. Let's go set up another 2 dice. We'll probably see one of these vampires blitzing. This one has block, so it'll be safer. This one is, it looks like maybe Snibley's the target, so probably be this one. All the bloodlusts successful so far, 4 from 4, which isn't bad. Not switching off stand firm. And this guy's just going to be an immediate scoring threat. On 28 points as well, so it'll be good to score with. And then lots of thralls going deep. This one might have been worth maybe moving later in the turn, taking that go for it to mark a skink with tackle. Could well be worthwhile. Another successful bloodlust, so it doesn't matter about the thrall not being there. Although he's still got next turn no thrall in reach if he fails that bloodlust. And right around there, so they've left a gap here, which I'd imagine we might see skinks run through. At least one of these Saurus, probably this one because this one's slow. Blitz is here, so on this guy. So that's just 2 dice straight away with his strength 4. And there's a knockout. Okay, so that guy's not scoring through anymore. Still 4 players over here. Could be looking to receive a pass. This vampire player, coach rather, plays really aggressively and will probably try and score quickly. Is what normally happens with them anyway. Okay, looks like they're just ganging up here. Corsica's gone that way. That's just going to hold up all these players now. Yeah, surprised they haven't made anything of this gap. I did watch this game, sort of as it was happening. I think they were well into the second half by the time I put it on, so I was watching it at this speed on catch up, so I will not remember all the details. That's okay. First foul, bloodlust. Use a team reroll for it. There's a blitz. So knocks him down. Frees up this vampire. Right, 2 dice on a skink. With block and tackle. So put the skink down. That's a foul, bloodlust there, so he now needs to throw 2 go for it's to reach, and he's going to have to bite the guard guy. So the guard throw is quite important. He's just stunned, and that pass was successfully made. So first star player point for him. He's off and running. No team reroll now. It's 2 foul, bloodlust that turn. But yeah, didn't make the go for it without team reroll, which is probably sensible. I don't think there's a lot the Lizardmen can do about this. They're going to be looking at maybe this skink going 2 dice uphill. It's got a closing in on another level, not as much as the 1 on 28 points. But still a worthwhile score for team development. Oh, that's a bad one for the Coxigor. Stuck with the both down. After the load of foul. That's the key reason why big guy blocks early in the turn are risky. If that 1 in 9 chance comes up, you're risking a turnover very early on. So it's got 2 dice here. There, so knocking Saurus over. This vampire team not outstrengthed by Lizardmen, which is quite a rare thing. Usually expect to be struggling to keep up with Lizardmen. Okay, rolling Dauntless, did need that to come off. Would have been 1 dice if it failed. And touchdown is scored, so that is 1-0 early on. Is that turn 2? Turn 3 maybe, I think turn 3. Slightly lost count. Tap Vampire's back, that's the agility 5 jump up. No removals from the Lizardmen's point of view. Yeah, it was turn 3, so Lizardmen have got 6 turns to score back, which they're more than capable of doing. He's a little quick snap vulnerable. There's not really any reason for them to be there. They're not protecting anybody on the line of scrimmage. And I think I'd probably have a Saurus and a skink on each wing to be able to quick snap into them and just get 2 dice for more additional hits. That's a blitz in the vampire's turn though. So this is where that extra square forwards may help them. Can't quite reach the ball with anyone. Yeah, so that's a push back. I was imagining it was going to be in there to kind of cut this corner off and leave that not needing a dodge. Oh, looks like my computer wants to restart. I'm just going to pause the game and deal with that and then cut this. There we go, reminded me in an hour. Yeah, so pressing quite aggressively. Because there are no skinks quite far forward, they're not really going to be able to try and sort of flip on them really and get in behind them that easily. There are 2 Saurus here. You could come this way. Maybe claim some of the ground here, but they're going to need to deal with these 3 vampires in their own half. That is an injured Thrall, so that's one of the Armour 6 ones, who was only injured because of Armour 6. In fact, why is he playing? When there's 5 players here, they've got a lead. Oh, they've used the leader reroll, I guess, already. But they had the guard on the bench. And maybe, trying to save that for attack. Have they got both? Yeah, okay. They have both armor 6 thralls on the line of scrimmage. See if they can die on the pitch. Which is kind of fair enough. Ooh, I think I might have been tempted to throw that thrall in there, because that's a mighty blow hit on him next turn, unless they want to try and dodge away. Croxy Goblets, which is on this guy, try and keep him away from the ball. He's successful this time. And grabs an injury. That's the agility 5 guard, so he's removed second time of the game, badly hurt and not regenerated. Down to 5 vampires, and that's one of the good ones as well. The agility 5 one gives them loads of options they don't otherwise have. Not convinced the ball's that safe here. Yep, so Hypnotic Gazing straight away there, and then this guy can just come through and blitz the ball. I think I'd have been tempted to use the tackle guy here. I mean, that vampire would have to have gotten out of the way first. Did this guy Hypnotic Gazed from the floor? He didn't stand up first. That's interesting. That's a weird glitch that you have in this. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it'd have been a bit of go for it as well, and you'd have to move this vampire out of the way first. But we would have got tackle then. So making that difficult to dodge through by putting a tackle player there. And then just some dodges at the end to try and deny some hits. Who's in there? Knocked Thrall, that's down to 8 players for the vampires. That's the other armor 6 one as well, although that one was just, yeah, rolled an 11 on the armor. That'd have knocked out a tree man. That guy's gone. And Sibley gets another go. Another knockout. 7 players for the vampires now, so they're very probably not going to be defending these 5 turns, and it'll almost certainly be 1 or half time. Sort of expect that to be the case at this point. Lizardmen are just starting to exert dominance. Or assert dominance is a better word. I've left on a 3+ dodge here. Which is now 4+ dodge because of prehensile tails. So 3+ dodge here with the wrestle guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3+ for 2 dice on the ball with wrestle is a pretty good option. That shut that off though. So 4+ dodge. Back to that 4+ dodge, which is not even harder now. It's just now 5+, 4+. Unless he wants to go through diving tackle. Hypnotic Gaze, okay, yep, that's good use of Hypnotic Gaze there. Just a push. But yeah, Hypnotic Gaze in the Croxigor means there's no prehensile tail anymore. Failed Bloodlust. Oh, is that failed Bloodlust, successful pro, failed Bloodlust? I hate those. We get that double one with a successful 4+ in the middle. Did manage to bite a straw to stay on the pitch. And Thrall's just stunned. And this vampire's free because of that Hypnotic Gaze. And that is a knocked out vampire. On the fell, go for it. 6 vampire players left. So this is almost certainly going to be the guy who's blitzed. He's just activated again. Ooh. Can this one reach? No. Gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sloopy's doing it. Sloopy's going to have to go for it with the loader though. Just one. Movement 7. It was just one go for it and it got him down. I think I was looking at Slibbly to block this guy, and then this one just needed one go for it as well. So make that. But this skink is free to score if they want this turn. I might want to try and hang on to the ball a bit longer, because there's not a lot the vampires can do. If this skink just comes in one of these squares, This one just stands over here. Vampires are probably 2 or 3 turns away from forcing the score. But you know, that's not really sports simulation, is it? You just get on the score often. It's quite a friendly competition. And that is 1-1 in turn 5, so 2 quick touchdowns. Both teams scoring in 3, isn't it? No knockouts back, which includes 2 vampires. Injured vampire as well. What are they down to now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So still an 11 with no bench now. No removals for Lizardmen yet, or against them. Another quick slap for the Pallbearers. I've had every kickoff result go their way so far. 2 quick snaps and a blitz when they were kicking. The thrall back near the vampire at the back this time. That was a Dauntless foul, but didn't need Dauntless, so good time to roll a 1. Down there, so that Saurus next turn can stand up or lay down. And that's kind of the options, it's not moving anywhere. He wants to blitz a player standing next to it. There's a big injury on this guard thrall as well. Guard thrall's doing a job still though, so probably worth keeping for now. That's assist there, so this vampire to blitz. Failed bloodlust. Gonna have to bite the leader guy. Okay, yeah, needed that extra scoring movement. Surprised it didn't follow. Oh, he's gonna bite the not leader guy. Okay. Okay. Oh no, did bite the leader. I guess leaders used up this half, but it's a second half reroll that they're going to want. He's gone that way. I guess if he'd failed bloodlust, he could always have come back here to this thrall. It might have been a good idea to put the thrall where you want the vampire going to first, to then make that safer. Otherwise, you're kind of forcing yourself to move back again when you've got 2 more turns after this to score. So 3 players forward. They're all just going to be marked up, I'm sure, or at least there'll be diving tackle probably on this vampire. He's probably going to be the way to go. Vampire's marked up by the strength 5 Saurus, so it'll probably just be a dodge away next turn. Have to go that way. Yeah, this is good stuff. So this vampire has to dodge next turn, really, and there's prehensile tail and diving tackle covering the only routes forward. So this vampire's going to have to go this way. Probably means trying to do something about this Saurus. And having to do all of this while the ball carrier is marked by a stronger player. So anything going. Okay, right, Gator successful with a team reroll. And that bloodlust is failed. So has to get over here. I guess throw the ball and bite this thrall. This is the best thrall in the team as well. There's the block tackle dauntless one. Just stunned. Pass is made. No, it is intercepted. And the thrall's injured. Bad turn all round there. Kind Yeah, I mean, you don't often... I guess they're trying to chuck it to this guy. If he's not got a tackle zone on him, it's just a 2+ catch and he can just run it in. Yeah, I see what they're doing. But he could have, if he'd hypnotic gaze from there, it's a 3+ roll rather than a 4+, so he doesn't use a team reroll because he did fail that on a 3. Didn't need to be mocking that guy as well. So Lizardmen have the ball, and it's turn 7. They need someone in scoring range. Moving at least one of these skinks or this Saurus forwards before doing anything else. Oh, this Saurus scoring with levelling. I'd be wanting to get him forward and give him the ball next turn. 28 points. Give him the ball. He's crying out for it. It's a 5+ handoff with reroll. That's 55%. It's the same chance as knocking a player over with a 2 dice block when they haven't got dodge. I think people need to go for that more. 5+ handoff would be great. Any levels. Foul on pro, and yeah, this you need just a straight up pal to deal with that guy, and he's gonna leave the pitch. That vampire's safe until the second half. Yeah, lots going wrong there. And they just need to hand off to the skinks, 3+ to score. Yeah, it was a 3. So Saurus wouldn't have caught it, to be fair, but I think it's worth a shot. You know, it's already 1-1, and you're attacking second half. That is going to be the half-time score of 2-1 to the Lizardmen, who kicked that half as well, so in the driving seat very much. There's 3 injuries. There's 1 knocked out vampire back. That one who left the pitch will be back too, but that puts them... Did that put them down a player? Oh no, they're still on 10 because they've got a squad of 16. 5 injured. Still no thing in this box. Either of these boxes. The whole game for Lizardmen. Not even had a knockout yet. I've been struggling to get the blocks they need. Knocked a few Saurus over, but I think the best we've seen is a couple of stuns. Let's get on the kick-off. That is a good kick right on the touchline. Kick right at the edge of the pitch is really risky. It's really risky to go pick up, because if you fail the pick up 3 and 8, it goes off the pitch and it could just completely undo your attacking drive. So we asked for that Saurus. Saurus is 3 points of level as well, although at armour 8 you might not really want him levelling that much more. Aiming for the thralls, and you got the niggling injury. Got a couple of armour 6 players, although they might already be out of the game. But yeah, picking on them is a good move. And the fewer thralls there are around, the less effectively the vampires themselves will function. Does have the pitch. Looked like he ran off the pitch, but didn't. One of those weird animation glitches that you get in this game. Ball's nice and safe back there. Vampires aren't quick enough to do anything about that. They should try and get some pressure on though. 1 or 2 players over here would be good. Having to open with a 1 dice block. On Slibley, who's just going to stand firm. Blitz, that's 1 dice as well. So I'm getting some players forward here to pressure the ball, so it means the Lizardmen have to move it next turn. All of these Saurus are marked up at the moment. Got Scorus down with a 1 dice, using block, and he's stunned. He's dodged away. Where's this vampire going? No, just staying there. And this one can just hit this guy to free up these two. And I'm sure we'll see the blitz happen here somewhere. Down. Probably be this sort of split soon, would it? Maybe this saw here. Yeah, that is the blitz. Going from around that way to push back towards its own half. We'll probably see the ball move over to this area. Okay, let's come forward a bit further forward than I called it, but it should be nice and safe here. Actually, I think they may have been caught out there because they've left this square available. This vampire can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 dice on the ball. It's just 2 2+s for bloodlust and to go for it. Or could hypnotic gaze there on a 3. And this one, then this square is available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes no difference. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's 2. Oh, I was counting to the wrong one. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it makes no difference doing that. So it's the same going that way or that way. 2 2+s for 2 dice on the ball. Is a block, dodge, sidestep player. No tackle or wrestle, so it's going to be harder to bring down. Players back on their feet. Guard in there. If the guard had stood there instead, that would have been 3 dice on the ball. So just the other way round. Because the assist there makes the skink strength 3, which means you're not getting the assist. But yeah, those two the other way round would have been 3 dice. It's vampire dropping back at the sweeper. We're going to have a hit there. That is a Downsaurus. Still an armor break. And a foul bloodlust. Going to go bite this guy. Oh, not gaze. See if this stun is worsened. It isn't. Got a score. Going to watch both of those players. I have to do something about this guy. Got the strength 5 to blitz. There we go. Found a power. And a knockout. Yep, Lizardmen certainly having the best of the blocking. She's back here. Got a vampire deep over here, but yeah, this guy's available. Difficult to see where to put the ball to make it safe. Might have to go. Maybe this one in one of these 2 squares. That one there. This vampire's got a long way to go. Let's do go for it, though. 3 2+s for 2 dice on the ball. That is failed. Yeah, okay, I was trying to get in there, I think. I could maybe have looked at going a bit further back over here. Is this the blitz? It is the blitz, there we go. Profiled, so it's just a push. Against sidestep, I'd probably have taken the both down. Just moves it a square further forwards, which doesn't actually make much difference. Fell dodge there. Didn't see what that was actually, was it here? I think it was here. Blitz here with Mighty Blow. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a go for it, which is successful. And got it with the reroll. Just a stun. And can now just run it in. That's 2 touchdowns up. 5 turns to go for the vampires. Knocked us back. That's still a knocked up. I think it's a vampire still there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. One of the good ones. The block, dodge, tackle, leap one. Vampires back up to 12 players now, but still nothing in either of these boxes in the whole game. Another quick snap, third quick snap I think we've seen for the vampires. Getting some knockdowns here, and this is on an armor 8, but yeah, just not getting the armor and injury dice I need. I haven't had them all game. To make the ball safe here now, this throw in there would do it. I'm going to claim a bit more space. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty well screened there. Have left pretty straightforward dodge there. I mean, it's 5+ for a Saurus, but it's 3+ for a skink. I fill that space. Never mind. So now I think we might see some Lizardmen swing around this way to pressure the ball. Some more come over here. Probably see these skinks move over. Diving tackle one especially. We're looking to be a nuisance. Some that blocks all. That is another removal, but armor 7 against Mighty Blow. Fairly likely to happen. It was Mighty Blow that put that stun up to a knockout. That's 3 tucks out, a couple of tools there, and not really any waste through. That's just been quite effectively shut off by that wall of lizard. The vampires haven't really got the pace or the width to go this way now, and they're kind of blocked off there as well. Yeah, no real way through. One dice there. Blitzes on Sibley, that doesn't do anything. Yeah. Oh, just just roll dice at it. Fine, that worked. There we go. I think all the good dice coming at once. Oh, but he probably forgot he'd failed Bloodlust. Oh no! After all those dodges as well. Oh, that's really sad. And I don't mean sad in the 90s teenager way. I mean that's actually quite sad. There's a knockdown. It's where all the pals are hiding. Yeah, I can free up this Saurus. There's a double skull. So the first one I remember seeing the whole game. Sigor wants one more assist for 3 dice. It's worth bearing in mind, but that's a ball carrier marked. They hitting that guy? No, if they'd hit that guy, strength 5 guy could have come over here without dodging. Just hitting there instead. Just going to mark the ball carrier, I think. One skink in here gives the Croxigore 3 dice. It's worth always worth throwing 2 block dice when you can throw 3 quite easily. Don't think the skinks are doing much else that's that valuable this turn. Putting potential scoring threat in. Go for it. This vampire's got to go that way. They have to blitz Slibbly on 1 dice, which is never a good idea. Well, never a happy place to be anyway. I wonder if just standing him up and blitzing with this vampire might have been better. Gives you your 2 dice. It's 55 that he's not going down. Pass is made but not the catch. Nerves are still coming in handy. Made the catch, but now he's got foul bloodlust. And yeah, it has to come over here. And he's just standing next to this strength 5 guy. So it's just 2 dice on the ball immediately. Croxigore takes down that thrall on a red dice skull. Now this guy can just activate and hit. This vampire has no skills either, so this is can't remember what the percentage is, but it's high. It's high percentage to get the knockdown. Maybe you've even just done that first, then you know where the ball is and what else you might want to do. Yeah, down they block on that vampire. Wants to drop the ball there probably. No, loaded there, so in between. That means this vampire is probably the blitz. Yeah, from there would be better because he doesn't have to go around as far. Push away. Skink to fetch the ball. Want to be a scoring threat. Slippy's been very solid. He's one of the better star players, especially considering values of 250 for a game which is, you get quite a lot for that. Get a strength 4 player with a really useful set of skills. So Lizardmen do have the ball. This skink can reach 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Go for it away. So 3+, 2+ for them to score at the moment. Bloodlust and Hypnotic Gaze, so it's going to have to bite this guy again. Two foul bloodlust in the turn, which can happen. And then, yeah, if you fail a dodge, he's just going to run off the pitch. But yeah, they had turns like turn 1, for example, where they all passed, but yeah, you're going to get somewhere more than one failing a turn. So they do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Needs to come around this way. Oh, it's just run down there. I could have given it if they got it to this skink, they could have scored. Perhaps happy with the 3-1 win. Maybe lost counter turns. Could have been either. Yeah, this skink was in scoring range. Not that far off another level. Look at Croxigore's 2 points off of a level. Oh, I'd have wanted a Croxigore blitz there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would have meant to go for it. Blitz on the Croxigore with red dice and his skull. That ends the game. 3-1 to Lizardmen. And I said, I think when I was doing the draw for this competition, Lizardmen were the team I most didn't want to face. But it turns out I've got to face them in the final, so let's see how that goes. Oh, this are all levelled. Slibbly nicks the MVP, always a risk when you have a star player. Oh, I accidentally clicked on Slibbly. Never mind. Yeah, you could tell they were massively out blocking them. I'm surprised it was that close though. It felt like it was a lot different, and this did not help the vampires at all. They got absolutely nothing there. and this was useful, and they had quite poor return from knockout rolls as well. And numbers kind of made a difference. I don't think they started any drives below 11 players, the vampires, but because of their massive squad. But yeah, they were losing players quite quickly every drive. Few star player points going around. This is all levelled. I don't think anyone else did. I don't think anyone levelled a Lizardmen team. Yeah, lots of ones here. Bloodlust, that is low. That is low for Bloodlust. It's either 84%, isn't it? It should be. So that is low. And it felt at times there were a lot of them failing. But yeah, one of the key things. Yeah, this is good stuff. That's 4 stuns in the whole game. No removals at all. Yeah, injuries all successful for them. 4 stuns, nothing else. Bonehead. Oh, no failed boneheads in the whole game. That's not something you always see. One time loadout was needed. It didn't work. But yeah, there we go. That is our semi-finals. So it's going to be Fist of Sadlock, my Chaos team against Lizarpool. That Lizardman team we just saw. Look at them. Actually, let's have a look at the other 2 semi-finals as well, because they both had levels. So leader guy picks up block. They did have did fire a armor 6 straw. I don't know, he didn't die in the game, did he? Or pick up another injury? I don't know if he picked up another bad injury that I missed, but he's gone anyway. They have trimmed the squad there. Yeah, and that's how they stand. The Bretonians, I think one of their blockers levelled and rolled a double and took the traditional dodge, which is almost always going to be the best option in that situation. If you can add stand firm to that, you'll be difficult to deal with. And then my team didn't level anyone, but this is one of the finalists. We're at 18-10 with 14 players. Still only 1 mighty blow, which is disappointing, although this guy who I'm trying to level gets tackle next for me. I've only got 1 tackle player, which playing Lizardmen is not that helpful. 3 guard might help, but I think the Lizardmen have... Actually, I only have 1, I think. But that's going to help because I'm at a strength disadvantage, and Horns is going to help with that as well. This guy does get a mighty blow next. Mighty blow or claw, I don't know. That's how this one's built. I like 3 sort of block guardy warriors and 1 who is a big hitter. Yeah, that's how we stand at 18-10, 17-80, so they're not going to have Slibly next time. I don't think anyone levelled there. Yeah, just the 1 guard, which is the Croxagore, but they've got loads more strength than me. So my guard's going to be really useful. And yeah, that's the final. We'll play it before Christmas. I don't know when yet, but we'll get that in, and it'll be next up in this playlist.